Friends, we have all heard about AI, artificial intelligence, but we should also hear about artificial general intelligence, that is AGI. And also later we have to understand about the later stage, advanced stage of intelligence, artificial intelligence, which is artificial super intelligence. Now, what is AI? AI, we understand, we are almost using without knowledge, or some people are deliberately using it, like Grok, ChatGPT, and Google Gemini and others, Meta Intelligence, etc. Now, AGI is artificial general intelligence. That means this AI now is not equal to human intelligence, but AGI is supposedly almost at a level of human intelligence. Okay, one individual intelligent person, however it is, that much intelligence this artificial general intelligence will have. That is what is told. I have differences, but then, yeah, analytically speaking, comparative powers, analytical powers, all of these are equal to an adult human being. Now, artificial superintelligence is that which is 10,000 times more intelligent or capable of computing power as one human being, 10,000 times. Okay, so that is reportedly going to come in 2035. Now, I have a video about it. You will see that.
So what is the difference between AGI and ASI? To those of us born of a different generation.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Yeah, AGI definition is same level as a human brain. That's AGI, artificial general intelligence. But people have a different point of view definition of artificial super intelligence. How super? 10 times super or 100 times super? My definition of ASI is 10,000 times super, smarter than human brain. That's my definition of ASI, and that's coming in 2035. 10 years from today. 10,000 times smarter. That's my prediction.
So, looking at that status, my friend asked, will it eradicate humans? I said, if we are foolish enough to permit them, they will definitely eradicate human beings if we enable them. So he said, how is it possible? Like, how are we enabling it? It is intelligent by itself. It will do it. I said, the following conversation you can see, I said that there is no material that can become intelligent because it has no consciousness. Okay. So we are a coexistence of conscious unit and a material unit. Our physical body is material unit and we are conscious unit, and in the conscious unit intelligence is possible, otherwise intelligence is not possible. Yes, the computers can do, computers are material, okay, but they are also virtual. Okay, in the material, that virtual element is also in the material dimension of the universe only. Now, you may ask, when they are able to analyze and compare and select certain decisions out of other decisions, then is it not intelligence? So here comes the difference between how you define intelligence. Suppose I'm defining intelligence in one way, you are defining in another way, but both are using the same word. That is why the confusion. When you say intelligence, if anything is able to compute and better or faster or more consistently than what you are able to compute, analyze and compare, etc. So that you are calling intelligence. But when I say intelligence, it is very different. It is the ability to perceive something and decide what is right for you, wrong for you, decide what is conducive to welfare and conducive to long-term good and temporary good, etc. All of those things. And then take a conscious decision. For example, willpower. Will the AI have willpower? I mean, seemingly it has, but that is not willpower, because that never weakens. It is always consistent, right? So that is not willpower. It is the same amount of willpower. It is like saying that the sun rises in the east every day. So, it doesn't require willpower. It is in the mechanism of things. It is in the nature. So that cannot be considered willpower. So AI will not have willpower. AI will not have the desire, inherent desire to prove itself that it is existent, etc. All of that. but we all want to prove that we are existing in this world, and that is why people want to be famous, so that we are not only existent, we are good and we are healthy. Manaswasthata, that we are healthy and not just healthy, we are intelligent, and we all want to prove that. Now, while you say that so-called intelligence is there, that does not want to prove itself. It does not even have desires of its own, right? Yes, it has biases, it has all of these other things, but those are all fed by some human being. So the total question here is whether it will eradicate humans or not. How will we decide? For example, we have built trains. Now, if you stand before the train runs over you and the train has killed you. Does it mean the train has killed you, or a human design has killed you? The person who is standing in front of the train has taken a conscious decision to stand in the way of the train, and that person knows that the train has more power over this person's body. And the person who designed the train did not build the train to run over human beings. Therefore, what I'm trying to say is that things will have only that kind of power over us that we have given them. So one of us, our human beings, one of them, have to give this AI permission to take decisions in a particular way, and then also has to provide the necessary hardware and the connection between the hardware and this intelligence, this so-called artificial intelligence, to enable that decision to be implemented properly in the way we expect. I mean, in the way it is designed. If that decision making can allow killing a human being, then artificial intelligence will kill a human being. If that decision will give permission, mathematically speaking, for the AI to eradicate all human beings, and if we have provided that kind of hardware and the connection between the hardware and everything is working well, then definitely it can eradicate humanity and wipe off the whole humanity from off this planet. That is possible. Now, how to prevent it? It can be prevented only when all the humans are united. Now, this I see as one great opportunity where all humanity can come together and unite. See, so far, we all have identified ourselves as rich and poor. So rich has to defend from the poor and poor has to defend from the rich, etc. We have identified ourselves as beautiful people, ugly people, or castes into financial status and by religion, by language, by race, and by countries, etc. We have divided ourselves, and we are having all those divided identities as part of us, and we are hating or fighting with each other or loving the other person. We have not been able to, though we are all people like me have already and from long time been telling that we all have to unite and think as humanity as a whole, as one unit. We have not been able to do that because we did not see a common enemy. If Indians fight amongst themselves, but when there is Pakistan or some other country that is harassing India, okay, then we come together as a united being. So we were, before independence, Britishers were there, so we were trying to fight against Britishers. Now there is no common enemy, common cause which can unite us. Therefore, we have not been able to become one humanity as a whole. But now this AI is giving us an opportunity, and the threat that it poses to us is more than nuclear threat, because earlier we think that only Kim Jong-un or Trump or somebody, they can trigger Putin or Modi, etc. These people, Imran Khan, they have the choice to whether use a nuclear weapon on some people or not, etc. But now there is no guarantee that only humans will take that decisions, right? AI can take it. It can be a faulty decision. So AI, AGI, ASI, these things can take such decisions, right? If it falls on the wrong hands. So what control do you have over those people who are having the power to enable these artificial intelligence, etc., computers? So this is why this is the going to be a very important reason why we will all have to unite. If we are not united, and then this will happen. And I don't see it is going to be possible in the near future also, because we are so insensitive and our minds are so blunt now, not sharp to recognize these subtle threats. But only when things are out of hand, we are going to realize what threats, what degree of threat we have on us, and then we want to unite and do something. Maybe it will be in our hands, may not be, it will not be in our hands. That fate, that can, I mean, however it happens, we have no choice then. But right now we have choice, right? I know I may not be successful in reaching everybody. I don't need to reach. Somebody else may give the same message and we all can unite finally on the basis of just being human beings and understand what being human being is. Studying a human being, we have studied atoms and material, matter a lot. We have studied spirit a lot. Now is the time to study a human being as a whole.